It appears that the former royal Meghan Markle is in fact now worried, terrified, and indeed left shaking, some people might suggest. Oh no, not about all these sort of, shall we say, indiscretions aimed at her one-time close former family over here, the British monarchy, or indeed a family that she's now seemingly abandoned, you know, the half-sister, and of course the devoted father that gave so much, allegedly, of his time and money to educate said wannabe actress. No, Meghan, naturally, one might suspect, is thinking about herself once again. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you. We'll have a wave today, you're all right. Thank you very much for joining me. Yes, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Glad you're enjoying some of the other content. I know, terrible news, isn't it, about Felix in Huddersfield. I find it funny, isn't it, that they didn't realise as well that Felix for a long time, in fact, was a lady. But they decided, because he becomes so well, or she becomes so well known as Felix, well, it's gender fluidity, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I know, even happens in cats now. I did see Felix once or twice when I was in Huddersfield. I just love the fact that station cats, they're so well looked after, and you really do have to thank all the station staff, because, you know, they're part of their little team, and, you know, they constantly have somewhere warm to go, lots of milk, and in return, of course, every now and again, they have to bring in a bit of vermin. No, not me, the customer. I'm talking, you know what, how dare you? I know. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Strange story this, because as one could imagine, at the sort of middle part of this year, there was great triumph, wasn't there, about Meghan Markle joining one of the most prestigious, some might suggest, acting agencies, talent agencies in the world. The name William Morris meant so much quite a few decades back, and now, of course, it's changed to William Morris Endeavour. And really, they do have most of the biggest stars, and I use that term loosely, in the world of entertainment. I don't mean that rudely, but they're not the golden age stars, are they? You do have to look and say, who? Yeah, kind of, yeah, I think I know who you mean. You're never really sure who these people are. That's why I find it strange when people say, Neil, do you still cover the red carpet? No, can't be bothered, don't know who they are, don't really care, you know what I mean? They're not instantly recognizable. Now, some might suggest that this is not the case for the former royal known as Meghan Markle. No two ways about it. Whether you like her or dislike her, her name is known around the world. Facially, she's known too. But the bigger problem is she seemingly can't shift product. And that's the biggest problem. You know, if you're a celebrity now, you have to diversify. There's no two ways about it. You have to have your own lifestyle blog or endorsements, ambassadors, stuff like that, you know. And when you also think about it, Meghan and Harry really should be inundated with said mega offers, even if it was him wearing a watch, a little bit like David Beckham's latest ad, or sipping a favoured whiskey. You know, they are worth a lot of money to celebrities. Not quite sure whether they transcend into sales, because I certainly wouldn't be interested. But now, very interestingly, William Morris Endeavour are very concerned about the backlash that that particular book has had on Meghan's brand. I kid you not. And the bigger picture is simply this, that the big deals that they suspected were going to come in, you know, the ones we discussed earlier in the year, like Cartier, Dior, you know, maybe shoe brands, that sort of stuff. Well, nobody really is coming forward, you know, lots of feelers out in the marketplace. And of course, lots of people saying, oh yes, you know, people definitely want to be associated with Meghan. Now, this isn't a hatchet job. This is really just telling you how it is. This is how show business works. You see, the bottom line is they want you to focus on the brand. And the problem that's happened now with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to degrees, they're bigger than the brand. And let me explain. You see, they engulf the products. We saw that with Meghan's fake car chase in NYC. Nobody really remembers now why she was there. The other side of the coin is if you sign up with a brand, who's going to remember Meghan wearing, say, a Cartier watch or a Cartier bracelet, necklace, whatever, you know, when she's out and about? It would be, she did this, she said that. And that's why the brands are really reluctant right now to either get involved or indeed, more importantly, sign up Prince Harry. Now, this is very worrying for William Morris Endeavour. Whatever they say, this is the business, you know. It's not necessarily about acting roles, TV appearances. It's about the endorsements, the brand ambassador roles. None are forthcoming. It's up to them to turn it round. But if they can't, as I said at the start of this video, Meghan is already very concerned about the very shaky ground she now finds herself on, particularly after the expose. Even William Morris thinks possibly is a step too far, allegedly. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.